What's up, folks? It's Rickzilla here, and today I'm going to discuss a really sensitive topic regarding, well, let's just say race issues is something that I try to avoid talking about. Hell, politics is something I really don't like talking about as well, but when it comes to people like Shannon Dornbush, aka Shanny for Christ, it's hard not to avoid this because as of recently, Shanny has made almost 20 videos which she immediately deleted because she's petty like that, discussing her viewpoint on racism, or in her case, racism towards white people, which, of course, is something that she really concerns herself with, especially on social media sites such as Twitter and, of course, YouTube. Over the past few days, when people were talking about oppression against minority and ethnic groups, Shanny decides to involve herself in the discussion by pointing out that white people can also be oppressed too. Which, of course, sounds redundant, but this is Shanny we're talking about. Everything is redundant. And of course, her significant other, her walking sex toy, Jason Ergroff, or whatever his last name is, Revelation News, enabling her and agreeing with everything she says. It makes you wonder what her standpoint on politics is. Well, according to Burnt Toast, shout out to Burnt Toast for sharing a screenshot featuring my YouTube handle from one of the recent Geek Room chats. Burnt Toast divulged some really juicy information regarding Shanny's stance on politics. And it's not good. It really isn't that good. You see, Shanny isn't a registered voter. She hasn't been a registered voter since 2004. Hell, she wasn't even a registered voter back even before then, during the Bush era. Because of Shanny's reputation and her run-ins with the law, as well as her disputes with her ex-husbands and family members, she has moved from one state to the next. And we all know that when you move to a different state, you have to register to vote in that state. Shanny never did this. The only time she ever registered to vote was during the 2004 elections, I think. And this was a local election, not the national presidential elections. Anyway, since then, she hasn't registered to vote. And she goes on her channel trying to lecture people about politics. And we all know Shanny never finished high school, so her view on politics is construed at best. Anyway, in one of her recent videos, she talks about how Barack Obama disappointed her because he didn't live up to her expectations. And we all know that Shanny is an avid Trump supporter. And we all know Shanny has extremist, far-right leaning views. Even though she calls herself a libertarian leaning to the right. Which, of course, isn't a real thing because liberals are left-leaning and conservatives are right-leaning. So that kind of destroys your credibility, Shanny. During one of the recent videos, which was played on the Salt Mine, or on Sunday's stream on Geek Room's channel, she rants about how racism or racial tendencies, or not racial tendencies, racial tensions didn't exist until after Obama was elected president. When I heard that, I was cringing so bad. I was even face palming and rolling my eyes and saying to myself and in the chat that, oh my god, I can't believe that this woman is this fucking stupid. And rightfully so, because she is that stupid. Because when she said that, oh wait, it wasn't on the Salt Mine. I think it was on one of Dragnot's recent streams, which of course was included in the Salt Mine when she was talking about Dave Chappelle and his stance on racism. And when I heard her talk about Dave Chappelle like that, I was like, ma'am, leave Dave Chappelle out of your mess. He's got a lot of shit on his plate right now. And don't try and drag his name through the mud. He's Rick James, bitch. Enjoy yourself. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. And speaking of that, do you ever notice that in Shanny's videos, she snorts or sniffles? Like she got done doing a line of cocaine. Like she was sniffling throughout her videos, like sniffing or snorting like the pig she is. I wouldn't say it's allergies or some head cold or something, because there's always something wrong with Shanny. One day she says she has fibromyalgia, the next she says she has MS, and then the next she says she has COVID, and then she says she has autism. Speaking of that, last night's Salt Mine, Shanny said that when she was talking about something that I wasn't really paying attention to because I was busy in the chat, she went and said, I'm autistic like that. And I was like, I knew it. I fucking knew she was going to use that card. I fucking knew that she was going to pull the autism card. I fucking called it. I knew she was going to go and use that card. And if by any chance she ever goes and says that again, it would add on to another one of her many ailments that's holding her back from actually existing as a normal person. And it wouldn't surprise me if Shanny would go on and use autism as a crutch to limp away from stupid shit she has said. Which I'm probably going to be looking forward to that in the future. Because it will pile on a lot of things wrong with her mental state. And speaking of that, on Sunday stream, one of the videos she posted, or one of the videos that was uploaded to the Salt Mine or not the Salt Mine, Geek Room Sunday stream, was when she said that she was seeking help from multiple therapists. Which, if that's the case, I want to see the proof that she's actually seeing a therapist or multiple therapists to help her with her mental disorders, because the pen is mightier than the sword. I want to see documentation and medical records stating that she is seeing a psychiatrist or a therapist to help her with her mental illness. Right now she claims to be seeing a therapist, but I refuse to believe her when she says that, because knowing Shanny, she has a bad habit of lying and distorting the truth. Which is why I make these videos all the time. It's to call her out on her bullshit. Because we know she is a liar. We know she has no knowledge on the subject she's talking about. And speaking of outliers or moles or whistleblowers in her community, one of her moderators named Faith went on one of Geek Room's recent streams and was typing in the chat, and Burnt Toast, I had the good grace and good decency to upload one of the screenshots that she saved. And of course, I noticed a familiar name in that screenshot and in that chat. There was my comment that I posted regarding the fact that Shanny has no self-awareness. Again, I'm shilling out Burnt Toast and giving her a shout out. I'm giving her a shout out. So thank you, Burnt Toast, for uploading that screenshot. It meant so much to me. Also, I want to thank people like Sabella for coming to me via Twitter direct message for sending a link to one of the recent videos that Shanny uploaded, which I probably would not get around to seeing because it's really disturbing and disgusting. Or at least the audio is disgusting. Thank God they didn't show it, because it's just Shanny and Rev having sex. And we all know about her OnlyFans account. And we all know about the sex tape she's uploaded on there. And they are nasty. Hell, they'll make you lose your appetite for a month. Thank God I don't see those. Thank God I've never seen her videos. Because I would not eat for days after watching that. Anyway, that pretty does it for this video. If you liked it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Rickzilla0825. Also, you should subscribe to Burnt Toast. She makes amazing content, making great videos, poking fun at the stupidity of people like Shanny for Christ, Revelation News, Steve McRae, Von Helton, and G-Man. You should check her out. Also, check out the Geek Room. They make a lot of awesome content covering idiots on the internet and idiots in the world, especially on Fox News and MSNBC. Also, I want to give a shout out to Faith Alcoin for reaching out to me on Instagram. Shout out to her. Also, shout out to my very little subscribers. I want to thank you guys for helping me try to make certain content that could be tolerable to watch. I'm still new at this YouTube thing. I'm still new at Twitch. And also, I'm going to shill out my Twitch account. If you want to follow me on Twitch, you can follow me at twitch.tv/Rickzilla1. I also have a Discord, also under the same name, Rickzilla, if you want to find me there or add me on Discord. You can also follow me on Twitter at rgjaime91 or on Instagram under the same name. I'll see you guys next time, so peace out, folks.